Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joe and Reese and Bigger and Booze Pickle time is happening.
Hey, Joe, how's it going?
Get it done. Hey, man, that's how I'm talking from now on. I'm like, hey, buddy, where you been at lately?
You sound like a college football announcer.
And he's dropping back. He's gonna pass, what's his face? No, he got sacked. He got sacked real bad.
Last week we were in a Perkins and the waitress comes up to us and she says, Rectum damn near killed him.
Rectum damn near ligma. Okay, are we recycling that? Is that where we're at,
know.
Joe?
I don't know. I'll tell you one thing. I'm in a creaky chair. So I think it's taken 28 episodes. Oh, I have stuff to drink too. It's taken 28 episodes for the listeners for me to figure out to just back off the mic.
Did they say something about it?
Oh my goodness. It's the talk of the town. It's the talk of the discussion page for years.
I haven't. I knew this, but I was like,
yeah.
If nobody says anything, it's just gonna sound like Joe is loud.
Oh yeah. No,
it's gonna sound like I'm the responsible, rational one.
Yeah,
Joe.
I guess it's like
insane.
Me breathing. Like people have a problem with like me breathing.
They have a problem with me chewing gum. They're like,
"Yep, you chewing gum." Yeah. So you know I now have the mic. The mic is set off to my left. It's about 2 feet, 3 feet, maybe. Probably about 2 feet
great.
from me.
See,
so people after 3 years, you won't hear me breathe anymore.
I like that you responded with, "Okay, thanks for the thank you for the constructive
and in such
criticism."
a timely manner too. You know what I mean?
My response is like, "Suck it, suck it, nerds,
suck it, dirt bag,
suck it, you dirtbag nerds." What are you listening to? The Insiders? Listen to 500 Frenzy? Freaking nerds?
Dirtbag nerds.
You care about social justice? I'm going to take a drink. Hold on, Joe.
Ever hear of a little thing called the Social Justice League?
Oh, I think I got it in my lungs.
Who would the superheroes be that would be part of the Social Justice League?
Woke
woman,
Plastic Man. Are we picking real people? Aquaman for sure.
No, we have to create the Social Justice League of America. Yeah. So I think woke woman would be one.
I'm woke, Joe. And I identify as a woman.
Yeah.
Is that? Not yet. I'm thinking about it. I'm not thinking about it. That's not even funny to joke about. I'm not joking about it, guys. If you want to identify as a woman, that's a very hard choice, and I support you.
So this past weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, I worked a total of 56 hours. In those 4 days.
Sounds like a normal 3-day stretch as a nurse.
For you.
Go ahead.
So I am cooked and absolutely cooked.
Sorry. Yeah.
So much so that I forgot what I was gonna say with that.
Cooking.
Forget what I was gonna say. Man, this is a horrible show to start.
Did you
horrible
brush your
show
teeth?
To start.
What do you want now? Why not? What's she doing? Linda won't lay with Era.
Okay.
Tell her to turn it off right now or it's going to be karate chop to the neck. Guys, I'm not going to
This is another episode of Parenting by Reese. As he's drinking Don Q and telling his kids he's going to karate chop them in the neck.
I'm not really going to do it. It's more just the idea. Like, if they feel like it might happen, then they'll listen more. Is that right?
great parenting.
No,
So here's the deal.
anyway,
I have here. Have we done a podcast since Rob was on?
no.
Okay. Did
This
I
is
tell
it.
you about how? Did I tell you about how I was covered in dog poop?
No, you put it on the thing. Is this you making a segue to this now? You're like,
I told you, man. I'm cooked.
am I going senile? Did I talk about this last time? That's my slant, Joe. Joe, normally
I
you're so
know.
much better at this.
I know.
Let's just start over. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Pickle and Boo Shop. I'm your host tonight, Reese Roper, as always, with the magnanimous and nefarious Joe Yerke.
Hi.
I was just coming up with really epic sounding adjectives there.
Yeah. No, it was nice.
Okay.
It was nice. Let me tell you about my Thursday the other day.
Yeah. That's what my next question was going to be like. Speaking of podcasts,
Thursdays.
how was your Thursday?
Speaking of crappy Thursdays,
Oh, Lord.
listen to this. Listen to this. So one of my chores that I like to do around the house, well, when I say I like to, I just do because it has to get done, right? I like to call it poop patrol. My family has always called it poop patrol when you patrol the yard looking for treasures and fudge left by your pooch. And so I go out and I walk the property and I collect poop. And I collected it into a plastic shopping bag. I put a plastic shopping bag in like a box, and then
It's for
I fill it.
Grim. You're getting Grims.
Yeah, and then I fill it with poop.
Poops. Anyone else
Then I
making
walk-
poop in your yard?
What's that?
Is there anyone else making the poops?
Well, it's Grim. It's
Grim.
Abby, who is an
Abby?
Australian Shepherd. That's
Oh, good. I thought
Heidi's
Abby
dog.
was like a neighborhood kid. That's better.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then Gunner, who's Heidi's black lab.
Gunner, who was in the
So
band
there's
Nelson.
Gunner, Abby, Grimson, and then various other creatures that walk through the yard. I believe we have a deer that has diarrhea.
You have to pick that stuff up too.
Well, I mean, isn't it the same as dog poop? You don't want to walk on it and then track it in your house, right? So we have a bunch of deer in our yard. So we have a bunch of deer
my
poop.
gosh!
And deer poop looks like little beans, you know? They look like little beans. Well, a few of the piles are like diarrhea piles.
Okay.
And it's where the dogs don't go. So I'm guessing it's either a fox, which I don't think it's a fox. So I think it's like the deer. Maybe they're eating the apples and they're getting a little getting the runs. But anyway, I walk the yard. I clean up all the poop. And after I clean up the poop, I do a second pass to make sure that I've cleaned up all the poop.
Uh-huh.
After I do this, I change my shoes. I put on flip-flops and I start doing something else in the yard. I step in a giant pile of poop.
In flip-flops?
In flip-flops.
That's your first mistake, sir.
Yeah.
Don't ever wear those things.
So, well, they're not the old school ones that go between your toes. I can't wear those. These are just these. These are just the Adidas slides.
That's what you're wearing?
Yeah, this is what I was wearing. That's what I was wearing last Thursday.
It makes me nervous when I look at those.
So I step in dog poop, and not just like a little nugget. I feel like I stepped in the equivalent of like stepping into a 5-gallon bucket of poop.
Of dog poop?
Yeah, it's just covered in it.
Are you sure it's dog poop, though?
Yeah. And then I take off my flip-flops. I take them over to the hose. I hose them down. I clean all the dog poop off of them, and I set them out in the sun to dry. So I put on my Crocs.
Joe.
So in my head, I say to myself, self, you did poop patrol.
Oh
and
my
you found
gosh.
the one landmine that got through the cracks. So as I'm doing whatever
right now, I don't.
Yeah.
I can come back to this, but this is like, you're really disappointing me, dude. What are you doing with your life? That you're walking around wearing these slides and Crocs. You're basically an American hero. Came from the streets. You were in a ska punk band. You're a officer of the roofing world, and you're walking around wearing slides, and then you switched it out for Crocs, and you're like, why do I have poop on me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into that a little bit more in a
Oh, my
minute.
Joe.
So
Just wear Doc Martens.
So
It's all
So,
you need.
yeah. So I put on the Crocs, and the Crocs that I put on are the ones that have like the kind of like the fur on the inside. They're the winter Crocs.
Gosh, Joe.
Yeah. So
Why don't you put on your daughter's Uggs?
the
Do
story's
that.
not
Let's
over.
get this over with.
The
Keep
story's
going.
not over.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm doing my whatever outside.
Uh-huh.
So I take off the slides, I wash them. Now they're soaked. So now they're out in the sun, drying. I put on Crocs because I don't have like another, well, I did. Okay, let's rewind that. So I put Crocs on because I just wanted something easy to put on and take off for what I was doing. And I was going to be playing in water because I was going to be washing down the porch and the front door, all the cobwebs and stuff like that. Like when you live in the woods, cobwebs and leaves and everything are everywhere.
Everywhere.
So the porch has to be cleaned often. It requires a hose. So I wasn't going to be wearing like my Adidas Gazelles or my Adidas Campus or shoes like that because I was going to be in water. So had the slides on, covered in poop. Put the Crocs on, start to get everything ready to go. I'm smelling poop again. I look down. I look on the bottom of my shoes. I had stepped in another huge pile of
oh my
dog
gosh,
poop.
Joe.
So I take those off, wash them, and because there's like a little bit of fabric to those, now they're soaked. So now they're out in the sun.
They have fur in them.
Yeah. So now they're out in the sun.
I don't want to talk
drying.
about what animal had to die to ensconce your foot.
I think it was
in
like
the
a
Croc
Muppet.
fur.
It's kind of like
Muppet.
Muppet fur.
And it's
like
dead.
Muppet fur.
It is a dead one of Grover's cousins.
It was whatever Muppet is olive drab. That one died.
Oscar, buddy.
So anyway, so now I'm like, all right, I'm already in, the only two pairs are like easy on and off, like kind of yard shoes I have. So on went the cowboy boots,
Oh my gosh.
which I should have just put on at the beginning, like my crap kickers, because those are the ones that I wear for like out in the yard here and doing yard work.
That's what they're
I
designed
didn't think
for.
it was going to be this big of a process, and it was 96 degrees outside with 2,000% humidity. So I didn't feel like putting the boots on. So I put the boots on. I start washing the front door. I start smelling poop again.
Oh, no, Joe.
And I am like, am I going insane? Like, what is going on here? And I look down, and when I was wearing the Crocs, there was so much poop on the bottom of my Croc
No.
that when I was washing the front door, I smeared poop all over the welcome mat. So now
Joe,
there's poop
were you drinking?
all over.
Can I ask that?
Zero
Oh my
to
gosh.
drink. So now there's
Oh my
poop
gosh.
all over the mat that I hadn't
Oh,
seen, that I had
Joe.
gotten all the Croc poop all over. So I hose down that mat and throw that out in the sun. last part of the story, get back. So as I'm hosing down the mat,
Did
I'm
you
like,
look to
I
see if
should
there was
check
poop
my
where you were
boots.
putting it? Okay, then
I should check
the
my
boot.
boots.
Mhm.
And the poop that was on the rug had gotten on my boots. So while I was washing the rug, I quickly washed off my boots. Done with the poop. It was an ordeal. Went through, 2 pairs of Crocs, or a pair of Crocs, slides. Cowboy boots got washed. Mac got washed. I was covered in poop, and I still have no clue where this pile of poop was that I stepped in, or 2. Zero clue.
Dude.
Zero. So now you want to get back to the slides, or the shoes. So the slides. So my buddy Dre
Do
hates
you have an
when
excuse
men.
for this?
My buddy
When
Dre
men-
hates when men show their feet. He thinks
He's
this
got
is
a
like
good
a big
point.
deal. You sound like you're the same.
No,
These
I don't
are-
care if men do it. I just think like it's foolishness. They are allowed to do it. People are allowed to make their own mistakes, but like it is straight foolishness. Go ahead.
Okay. So the Adidas slide, I don't know what model this is, but it's about this is my 4th pair that I've owned of these because they are the most comfortable ever. So my buddy Dre does not believe that a man should show his feet in public. One day he was drunk and put my slides on, fell in love with these things.
No.
Yeah, absolutely loved them.
No.
So they kind of changed his mind. But
Trey.
when it comes to Crocs, I am with you. I do not like Crocs. Heidi bought me a pair of black heavy-duty Crocs.
Yeah.
I do not like them. My feet get sweaty. They squeak around in the shoe. They're not comfortable.
Yeah.
I was at a shoe store one day and I was looking at the discount rack for shoes in my size, which is a 13. And there were a pair of camouflage Crocs with kind of this fleece inner lining. And they were so cheap. Like they were so cheap on sale. I think they were $20. Normally they're 65, something like that. They were $20. I was like, you know what? I'll get these just to wear around the house in the winter, kind of like slippers. So that's what I did. I bought them. They've been my house slippers forever. But this year I kind of forget and I'll go outside wearing them and end up stepping in dog poop. But they have been my kind of my house shoes, if you will. I don't
know,
walk around the
Brad.
house in. Here's the thing.
People
I don't
will
walk
see
around the
you.
house.
People
What?
you know are going to see you wearing those. Like that that doesn't worry you at all? Like I'm not about appearance, but like I don't want
Well, you sound
people
like
to
you are.
think, Joe, no. No.
So you're just Doc Martens.
No.
The 18-inch high Doc Martens just all the time.
Listen, this is some inside baseball, okay? When I was 5, I got my first pair of flip-flops. We went to Mexico. My mom, recently divorced, takes my sister and I to Mexico because the travel agency that she worked for, they paid for all the families to go, and so we went to Mexico City on a layover, and then we went to Zihuatanejo. And it was my first time seeing the ocean, and I had my flip-flops on. I was so proud. I had these flip-flops. I don't know how much they cost at that point, 1978. I ran straight out
Probably
into the
$2.
ocean, lost one.
Yeah.
I was so excited about them. Like, I've never had sandals before. Ran out, lost them. One of them, gone immediately. Like I didn't understand ocean until that point. There's 2 things I've got going for me right now. The ocean hates me, and like we're at a tipping point. Like I hate the ocean. I hate it now. But the other thing is flip-flops. Ever since then, my single mom, she was so mad. She's like, "You lost those sandals. Or you lost one sandal.
She's like, first it's the comb and now it's the sandal.
I worked so hard for that. And where's your comb? Same thing." So when I wear flip-flops,
You're like, I think I'm at the bottom of the hill.
I have some sort of mental hitch where when I wear the flip-flops, my toe curls up because I'm afraid of losing them. And then my foot starts to hurt. It's tremendous agony, Joe. If you've ever had tremendous agony.
What kind of flip-flops do you wear?
I don't wear them. I cannot
do you wear the one that like goes between the toe?
Yeah, I tried. And then I tried slides thinking, well, maybe my foot won't do this anymore. Maybe not. Maybe I need to go to counseling. But that's
maybe
another
you have what they call hammer toe.
No, I would just, my feet just
maybe you have hammer toe.
About it. I don't have hammer toe.
Stop. Hammer toe.
It's just, my feet ache thinking about wearing flip-flops. And when I wear the slides, my foot does the same thing and it hurts. So I get it. They're comfortable. It feels good. I hate them. I hate like the feeling I get, just the agony and tension and just like the gastrointestinal reflux I get. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I like to snowboard, and I don't want to brag, guys, but I did a 360.
Do it in sandals.
I was 48 years old or whatever I was, and I did a 360, popped a fresh jump in the snowboard park, and I came down, and I heard something pop in my foot.
That was your hammer toe.
So instead of stopping, I kept snowboarding for the rest of the day. And what I did was I gave myself this thing called a Les Franck injury, which is when you tear the tendons in between your metacarpals, in between the bones in your feet. And so from that point on, the only thing I can wear that doesn't hurt my feet is Dr. Martens air cushioned boots. And I'm on my 6th pair. I just go through one and get another one. I get the combs. It's like they're nylon. So I am a vegan in the footwear area. And they're so comfortable and they let your feet breathe. And then when I go to the beach, the kids make fun of me because I'm wearing combat boots.
Yeah,
but I don't.
You probably look like a moron.
I have trauma. The key is, okay, when you're wearing the combat boots, get black socks. Get the ones that go up.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that looks better at the beach.
Pull them all the way up
Combat
to your
boots and
knee.
black socks. You weirdo. What do you have, a black umbrella too? Do you wear that? You take a lunchbox with you?
That's a great idea.
A Bronies? Did you have a Bronies lunchbox that you take with you to the beach in your combat boots and black socks? What, do you have a big Nikon camera around your neck too?
My Little Pony
freaking weirdo. All the parents in the area just clutch their children, just pull them closer as you walk by.
They do.
With your 6-foot chain wallet.
Hey,
you weirdo.
Here's a tip for going to the beach with your kids.
Don't.
Don't. Tell them the ocean is gone. It evaporated. When you put on the sunscreen, get the super thick, like white, super gunky white stuff, and they'll be like, Dad, it doesn't matter if it's 70 SPF. It doesn't matter after that point. And you'd be like, let me put it on you. And you just glom it. Just make it so you can see it. Like it's just all over
you just got a whipped cream pie in the face.
Yes, like they look like one of those, like they're in a Mozart opera and they're that clown that's like sad all the time. And they're like, eh. And that's your kids. But then you know that they have sunscreen on still. And they don't know. They might talk. They might tell each other. But still sunscreened up. That's a honky dad tip. Very pale-faced white girls.
What's the name of the desert that everyone takes their like cars to try and beat the land speed record?
The salt flats in Utah.
Yeah. I think someone needs to like load the car up one morning with beach balls and inflatable, water wings and a picnic and all sorts of stuff. Load your kids in the car real early and then drive out to the salt flats and go, what? What happened to the ocean?
I'm doing that.
Get the
you wanna
kids
go to
out.
California. We're
That's what I
almost
see
there.
the ocean and then go, what happened? Where did it go? What the? Huh? And then do one of these. Stand out there, have on your like water wings and like your inflatable hoop and stuff like that, whatever that thing's called. And then get out there and just do one of these. Where did it go? It just be at the salt flats. And then the kids, and then don't say just kidding. Don't say anything like that. Just get back in the car and go back home. And your kids, for the rest of their lives, will think that the ocean dried up.
Oh my gosh.
Just say it. Just say it. That could be fun. And if someone got it on video,
somebody, one of our pickle peeps.
Somebody, please traumatize your children and do that. Where's that at? Utah? Nevada?
Utah. Yeah, it's like in between.
Is it Nevada
Utah
or
and
Nevada?
No, Nevada. Only people not from there say Nevada. Like people from the East Coast are like, I'm from Colorado. No.
Yeah, but I feel like if I say Nevada, if I say Nevada, that's more like Midwest, like Chicago. We're going to Nevada.
That's who immigrated there, and that's who calls it that. Nevada, Colorado.
What about Oregon?
Wyoming, Oregon,
Idaho. We know. We read the wall. We know. We read the bathroom stall.
Idaho. No, Idaho.
Such stupid jokes.
Okay, sorry.
Not here.
Joe.
Not today, Satan. Mm-mm.
Joe, have you
Maybe
listened
today,
to
Satan. Maybe today.
My new favorite podcast, A Pickle Home Companion?
Yeah, it's pretty good. I've only listened to their first episode because, like I said, I was working my butt off these last few days. I wasn't able to listen to their second one. But, I think we have a nice little partnership. They got a nice little thing going. I like it a lot.
They have two things that they said. One, they wanted to know if I would listen to their podcast before I watched the Fast and the Furious and the Fast and Furious movies. So I listened to the podcast first is the answer to that. I have yet to watch any Fast and Furious movies.
Oh my gosh, you gotta watch the 8th one.
You have to send them an email to say that they are under the Mojoco Pabs umbrella.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we need to come up with some sort of seal that says Pabs Blue Ribbon.
It doesn't say blue ribbon. It's just a blue ribbon that says Pabs. Yeah, because I think we can get around copyright infringement.
I really don't think enough people are paying attention to us.
I think
the Pabs lawyers are like, what?
We got one.
Another copyright infringement. Send that cease and desist letter.
I could stop my paper route because we are back to work. I could stop selling stuff on Etsy because we got us a lawsuit.
I think that's what's going to happen. It's done.
All right, everybody. This was a quick one. This was a quick 30-minute little freebie after Labor Day. And I'm cooked, you guys. I am cooked. Oh, guess who I did see, though, this Labor Day weekend?
Heidi.
No, I saw Pete from Chevelle.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so this weekend, I had to work this thing called Arts, Beats, and Eats, as I've told you in the past.
Uh-huh.
I like to call it Farts, Feets, and Teats.
Oh, my gosh.
And it's a big festival in the old hometown of Royal Oak, and they bring in bands every night. The first night, they brought in Cheap Trick.
Jeez. From Rockford, Illinois?
Yeah, those guys are like 80-some years old. Cheap Trick.
Get ready, buddy.
And Tesla. Cheap Trick
Edison's
and
Medicine?
Tesla. Yeah, they were the first night. The second night was the first night's rock night, then it's like a throwback night, then the second night is country night. And there was some guy named Dylan somebody.
Dylan Thomas.
I don't know, maybe, I don't know.
Reading, do not go gentle into that good night. Old men, the last wave by. Crying how bright their frail words might have danced in the green bay. Was that like that?
Yeah. So you've seen him. And then the third night was Chevelle. And
they played this thing.
Huh?
That was my next question. What are those guys up to?
Yeah. They played it last year. They're the first band that's played it back-to-back years. People love them. Like when they come out, it's a packed show.
They're locals, though.
Well, not really. They're from Chicago. But
so basically Detroit.
Maybe kind of. But I was thinking you guys should put a little you guys should do a night. It should be MXPX, you guys, and like somebody else, Flatfoot 56 or something.
Okay.
You guys should do an Arts, Beats, and Eats.
Arts, Beats, and Eats. I'm going to send them our demo.
Do it.
Oh, I'm going to Yo, check out my band, fellas.
Guys, we're getting back together. We're playing Arts, Beats, and Eats. And let me break down why it's called Arts, Beats, and Eats.
Joe, you just almost ended the podcast, and now you've gone on to a complete other tangent. Let's hear it.
The reason this is called Arts, Beats, and Eats.
This.
Yeah, it's free. I'm just giving them more stuff for free.
It's free.
It was like I started off giving them legs and I started off giving them legs and thighs. Now I'm giving them breasts. You know what I mean?
First, I don't know what you mean, but I want to hear more.
And I ain't talking chicken. The reason it's called Arts, Beats, and Eats is because it's an art festival. There's bands that play there, and there's lots of food vendors. Good night, everybody.
Oh my gosh. I was waiting for a really good story. Okay. Good night. Pizza.
Save for the squids. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands.
1996, we start this.